Welcome to What's What, the internet game show full of nerdy impersonations, interpretations, and thoughtful deliberations. Starring your puzzle master, clue giver, and personal impersonator, Mark Bayne.
If this goes well, I might quit my day job.
I knew a guy who collected candy canes. They were all in mint condition. It's Mike Quashne.
Hey, Eric. How you doing?
Excellent, thank you. Getting the ability to fly would be super uplifting. Welcome to Matt Flemming.
How's it going? Already.
I'm your host, Eric Bayne. Can you see my screen?
He said it.
In America's cinematic universe, we'll give you a made-up quote from or about an American historical or pop culture icon in the style of quippy dialogue, similar to that of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Your job is to guess which American historical or pop culture icon is being referenced. Your first clue.
Big man in a suit of wool. Take that away. What are you? Farmer, general, president. Mike Quashne.
That's got to be Washington, right?
Which
That
one?
Is
Which one?
the dollar one.
The only one that matters, buddy. There's only the one. It's not like we had a Phil Washington that snuck in there in the White House.
I am
Some
Phil.
off-year election and he made it.
Phil
Yeah,
Washington.
I gotta update the poster
Yeah,
on the
imagine
wall
being-
now. Don't have Phil on it.
Imagine being George Washington's brother, Phil. Like, what have you done, man? You're just happy. It's fine.
You know that boat he crossed? You know how someone had to make that boat? Well, I knew the guy who
Boat
made
maker.
that boat. So, I'm going to stick with the RDJ. Ever since the lab accident, I can float like a butterfly and I could sting like a bee. Flemming.
Muhammad Ali.
That is correct. Your next clue.
No, you move.
Stonewall Jackson. I don't know.
That is a good guess, but we're going civil rights.
Sure.
Go for it.
Rosa Parks.
That is Rosa Parks.
Okay. Two very different guesses on my guess. Wow.
Yeah, well done.
Your next clue.
23? 23 is good.
Coming by a hair.
I'll
It's
give it to
Michael
him.
Jordan, but see, I'm such a Sparty slappy. I thought Draymond Green before Michael Jordan. So, but it should be Michael Jordan.
That is correct. That
Yeah,
is a
see, if you'd have put
Michael
45, you put 45, I'd have got.
Jordan. That's going up.
Mike, you mentioned that you got a new board game recently. You're in the right crowd of people to host large board games, specifically
I
to
did.
niche fandoms. So what do you got?
Yeah, this is roughly the nerdiest purchase I've ever made. Series back in 2003, 2004, called Firefly. Some people know it. It's a space western, if you will. There's always been sort of a cult following. I watch it every so often, and they came out with a board game.
You don't have to
Yeah,
explain
no.
Firefly to the viewers
good.
of our channel. Just
Is
Fair
that why
enough.
you have the brown coat? Are you doing a thing? Does it all come
No,
full
that's the
circle now?
professor patches. That's just for the
Oh,
professor
I was like,
patches,
oh, he's
man.
doing the brown coat.
That's the whole thing.
Yeah.
No. So I went ahead and managed to purchase the 10th anniversary version of the Firefly board game, and the camera zoomed in a little too much. But this is the size of the box on this. It's got all the expansions in there. I can't think of a nerdier group to go ahead and find somebody to play this with. So it's about 80 pages of rules. So it's not for the faint of heart.
everyone, see my screen. In The Book Was Better, we're going to share the names of 3 films along with their movie poster. One of them is based on a book. Your first clue.
Star Wars, Jurassic Park, Star Crash.
Mike, which of these films is based on a book?
I want to start by giving a plug for Star Crash. That is Christopher Plummer's just absolute best performance. Jurassic Park was based on a book, Michael Crichton.
Matt, which of these films is based on a book?
I was a Sphere man myself, but Jurassic Park and Crichton, yes.
That is a point for both players.
Jurassic Park, written by Michael Crichton. But you knew that, so.
They did Star Crash in one of the most recent seasons of Mystery Science Theater with Jonah on Netflix. Watch it.
It is hilariously bad.
Oh.
I'm a fan.
Yeah, that Mystery Science Theater holds up. If Mark ever bails on this YouTube channel, my goal is to just do Mystery Science Theater.
Ready Player One, 7 Days in Hell. Once Upon a Star.
Matt, we'll start with you. Which of these films is based on a book?
Ready Player One.
And Mike, that's to you.
I have seen none of these, but when I think 7 Days in Hell, tennis isn't the first thing that shows up in my mind. Is that David Spade?
That is Andy Samberg and Kit Harington.
I was in the ballpark. I agree. Ready Player One was the book.
That is a point for both players. Ready Player One was based on a book.
Written by Ernest Cline. Phone Booth. Crazy Rich Asians. Fair Play.
Mike, we'll start with you. Which of these films is based on a book?
All right, I've seen one of these, and I'm not going to let on which one. I'm actually going to go against my gut here. I'm going to say that Crazy Rich Asians was a book.
Matt, which of these films was based on a book?
Looking at the fine text of Crazy Rich Asians, I have to agree, and I've seen none of them.
That's some good sleuthing. That's a point for both players. Crazy Rich Asians was based on a book.
Written by Kevin Kwan. Yeah, Eric, I think we need a better QA to review these movie posters. Matt Flemming, I know you have a couple YouTube channels. You have one now where you go outdoors adventuring with your wife, and I've enjoyed some of the videos you've sent of eagle's nests, you ice fishing out on which lake are you out ice fishing on?
Oh, we can't say. That's like a big thing. You're not supposed to blow up the spot and let people know. So she would get upset with me if I gave away our intel.
Got it. So how's the channel? What's the channel called?
It's called Husband Wife Outdoor Life. I'm actually repping merch right now.
Very good.
Yeah, we go on through hikes, we ice fish, and we even have cameras inside wood duck boxes, so you can see wood ducklings hatch and jump, and it's adorable. And yeah, you should check it out. And I guess she and I are there too, and sometimes we're funny, maybe.
For the sake of solidarity, also sometimes we're funny. Our next game is called Do Your Stuff. In the film Independence Day, Jeff Goldblum's character suggests that a computer virus and explosion should buy the armies of Earth enough time to
take them down. Do your stuff.
In tribute, in our game, Mark will describe everyday household chores or activities while doing a mediocre Jeff Goldblum impersonation. Your job is to correctly identify which chore he is referring to. Your first clue.
Yes. I went to the market the other day and I saw a frame I really liked, so I went home and I grabbed a tape measure to get the midpoint in my Quashne.
You're hanging pictures there, Jeff.
Yes. I love the artwork, the way it accentuates the wall. I'm not a fan of too much conditioning to being too pampered, but I do enjoy the outdoors while being inside. So I undo the little latch-do and lift the old pain there. It's an old pain in my back. I see Flemming.
Is it just working out?
No, not quite. This has more to do with the outdoors. I admit, in the spring, I don't open it up due to pollen coming in, but I do keep a air freshener moving.
Letting the outdoors in.
Letting the outdoors.
Yeah, you're opening up a window, Jeff.
Yeah. I heard that from both contestants, but yes, that is.
I didn't do my hand in all fairness, so you can give the points to him. That was my football.
That's true. He didn't follow the rules.
We talked about the prize bunny, right?
I got so distracted by
Get a new pool, baby. New pool. That's what we're doing.
That's right.
We're gonna swimming pool for the kids. Neighborhood doesn't know it. We're gonna have a good time.
Your next clue.
Yes, sometimes I don't feel like running too much water or getting my hands all smelly and gross. So what I do is I play a little Tetris with my dirty dishes, and I stack them and I see Flemming with a hand.
Loading the dishwasher?
Yes.
That is
don't
loading
forget
the dishwasher.
Don't forget the pod. I love the pod. It's so simple.
Growing up, I was the dishwasher. So yeah.
Yeah, that's how we grew up too.
You want to load the dishwasher.
Thank you so much for joining us. That is the end of our game and end of season 2 of What's What. It's been a pleasure having both of you on the show.
It's been a pleasure to be here.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Thanks for having us.